welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show, season 5, episode 9. Wow, I had to quickly check because I wasn't even sure what episode we're up to. We are semi-flying through the year, and I've got a super exciting show for you guys today. Now, what is this show slash podcast about? We, of course, are covering the best in music technology, software and hardware, the latest in gear. We actually have some new hardware here in the studio, but I've only had it for like a day or two, so I need a bit more time with it before we do a review on it, but we will be checking that out soon. So make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because we're going to be checking out some pretty cool stuff this year indeed. But for today's video, I'm very excited because actually when I woke up this morning, I actually wasn't sure what we're going to talk about, but then I remembered something so freaking amazing, and that is, of course, Korg Gadget 3, where they've actually updated all of the Korg gadgets to the VST3, which now works in the Komplete Kontrol environment inside Native Instruments Komplete Kontrol. And if you have one of their keyboards, even better, you get the little GUIs, the little graphical user interfaces inside the screen, which is freaking cool. I'm going to show you that on today's show. Now, no sponsors, no nothing today. In fact, there was rejection all round on Emlyn in the Mix in terms of getting sponsorship. No, I'm just kidding. I think I was getting, I was getting lured into a trap with a sponsorship. It's a very funny story. Maybe we'll cover it in another show. Don't have as much time today. But if you do want to sponsor the show, definitely reach out. If you're legitimate and you want to sponsor Emlyn in the Mix, we'll be happy. The team, i.e. me, will be happy to look into sponsorship. But regardless of all of that, I think we just get stuck into the video because you didn't come here to hear me rambling and begging you for coins to keep this show alive. You came here because you want to know about how does Korg Gadget, this is going to be a very specific audience, because I know there are a lot of people that love the Korg Gadget and love pretty much everything that Korg does, but you want to know how does it integrate into the complete hardware environment. So let's just jump over quickly now before we go to the overview of Korg Gadget 3. So I've got it set up here. So I've got it in the S49 Mark III. And we're just going to zoom in, try and get that wire out of the way there. So you can see there they are there. How good is that? So they're all showing up. This is inside Komplete Kontrol. Now, if you are listening to us, I'm, of course, looking at the Komplete Kontrol S49 Mark III. And then I can go through each individual gadget here, which all load now, which is really freaking cool. You could see them before, but until they did the update on the VST3 format, it was virtually impossible to get them to load, but now it's loading. It's really exciting. So like, for example, we could just select any instrument here. So the Abu Dhabi, the sample based drum synth, and well, not just drums, this is a sample playback instrument. So we can go through. So instantly So yeah, all searchable via, rotating the wheel, going through the different samples per the instrument. But this is just a really freaking awesome upgrade and addition to these plugins, and really makes the Korg Gadget 3 worth its while. So let me just quickly go over Korg Gadget 3 as I put my camera down there. So now Korg touting it more powerful than ever. Quickly turn your ideas into music. Complete, seamless, integrated music production ecosystem. So yes, if you have an iPad, it works on Mac OS, works on Windows, works on the iPhone. Actually, don't quote me on, does it work on Windows? Because I'm a complete Apple I'm in the Apple environment, bro. I don't even know what's going on in Windows land anymore. I think it does work on Windows. It does, Mac or PC. Okay, good. iPad, iPhones, probably Microsoft Surface. Now I'm just making stuff up. But what is that? Is that a Microsoft Surface? Is that what they're even called? Okay, I'm sorry. My PC guys, love you guys, but have no idea what you guys call your things. Leave a comment down below if you're a PC Windows user. All right, so Korg Gadget instrument collection with a total of 6 6,000 sound programs. So they come with a lot. Of course, if you get Korg Gadget 3, you do get the VST3s. I don't think it's an extra payment or something. I think you just buy, or I got the upgrade and the Korg Gadgets are all included. So now they're saying Korg Gadget 3 is now even more powerful, okay? So I'm assuming they're talking about the DAW side of things. For those of you who don't know what Korg Gadget 3 actually is, if you've been living under a rock, or if you don't know, what Korg Gadget is, it sort of goes on the performance side of like the Ableton Live view, similar to that, where you create your track moving down in a downwards fashion, and you sort of make individual loops, and that sort of you can sort of play through like that. It's a really simple, easy to use, and then of course you have all the fantastic Korg sounds. So in its third generation, it's more powerful than ever. The workflow is now more intuitive and easier to use than ever before, and there are plenty of new features and new gadgets. So 2 new gadgets have been added. So they've added Santa Ana, which makes it easy for anyone to create realistic rhythm guitar. We should probably we'll try and check that out today on the show, okay? Because I don't know I was just going to show you the integration. That was my main sort of point of this video. I was very excited to do this because this is just such a freaking good update, okay? So Sydney, so the other one is Sydney, which imports long samples and manipulated loops. Okay, we'll do our best to have a look at Sydney and Santa Ana, and they are there, little GURs, and then you can see there's a plethora of GURs there behind me if you are watching me, of course. Huge collection of 40 gadgets. When I say GURs, I mean gadgets. Here it is working in the Komplete Kontrol Mark II. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If this was working in VST2 and VST1 format, then I apologize. But as far as I know, this update is now working in the latest Komplete Kontrol. So hopefully this video appeals to you. I don't know if anyone else has done a video like this. I'm sure there probably is somebody covering it. Maybe you're watching this because you want to know how I did it, but literally how I did it was just update, bro. That's all I did. Just updated the software. That's all I did. There's no magic. There's nothing, like I didn't go in the back end, didn't have to tweak, and it's literally just an update. I know some people, you didn't show me how you connected that or something, but that was it. It was simple. So plugins for instant sound in your favorite DAW, of course, works in pretty much all your major DAWs. Korg Gadget 3 is also available as a plugin-only package. That's what we're looking at today, which allows you to leverage the ready-to-use sounds of Korg Gadget 3 in your favorite DAW with the long-awaited addition of VST3 support, baby. That's what we're talking about. Korg Gadget 3 plugins can now be used in a wider range of music production environments, and the spectacular plugin collection includes a standard bundle of gadgets, all of the gadgets based on the acclaimed Korg Module iOS app, Electribe Wave M1 and iWave Station, as well as all the iApp gadgets. iApp, I'm guessing, is for the iOS. A complete set of ready-to-use sounds presets is also included in a variety of unique and powerful sounds with carefully selected parameters, which can be used with your favorite DAW. There it is there, iPad version. Get your songwriting ideas with genre select. So you got this is new. I haven't actually checked this out. Tons of sound. Okay, so this is, I don't know what this is. Let's have a quick look. New genre select feature allows you to select your favorite genre and sound and then start songwriting by freely combining patterns. Okay, that's pretty cool. Patterns must be included. 5x5 pads are all assigned with phrases created by gadgets. So you can start songwriting by freely combining your favorite patterns, and you can start creating a song from a project in which each track's gadgets and scenes have been developed, and choose from the standard genre packs and enjoy a different approach to music production. There you go. That's just like a nice, simple, if you didn't want to write something from scratch, there you go. That's all ready to go for you, which that's pretty cool. And it's, yes, tons of sounds. Okay, anywhere, anytime. We get it. It's portable. There it is, hooked up to the new Korg keyboard, the key stage, which for some reason people are hating on it. That thing, and they're like, oh, it's too expensive. Maybe, I don't know. Price-wise, manufacturing, that's beyond my sort of knowledge, okay? What I do know is I did play with that. Yes, it had some like people are complaining about the key sound, like how loud and clicky. Who cares, man? I don't know why people complain so much about the littlest freaking things, like as if they're sitting behind their computer, keyboard warriors, and like, do they have any idea about manufacturing? It was minimal. It's yeah, it is louder. Look, it is louder than other MIDI keyboards, but is it worth complaining about that thing? I freaking actually want to get one. I just don't have room in here. The thing I love about the Keystage mostly is just getting into you can get into like the chord presets, which for some reason Korg has such a good selection of chord presets, really has that, I guess you can say, Korg sound. And I, for that, really love the control, the depth of control too, because it's whatever MIDI 2.0 is, it just has this depth and level of control. It's really freaking cool. Anyway, I digress. S49 though is what we're looking at today by Native Instruments, and that's also a freaking beast. And I really love the keys on this. Yes, they're a little bit, they are quieter, and you have polyphonic after touch, which is just absolutely cool. I'm really rambling on. Let's just get into it. Hey, let's jump over. So actually we'll jump over to Ableton Live. Now I do have the latest. This is just on a total side note. We've just upgraded to, there's a lot of upgrades actually. It's just happened in this last week. So we're on Ableton Live 12. It's very exciting. I didn't get a beta version. I wasn't one of those people that checked it out. I wanted to do a video on Ableton Live 12, but just, there's going to be too many videos on Ableton Live 12, and I just don't think your boy can cover you like you want to be covered on Ableton Live 12. And there's just been so many YouTubers that have already had the beta. Anyway, I do love it. Love the browser. Freaking really good if you haven't upgraded already. Very, very impressed. And the only thing, if you want to know, I'm not going to do a video on it, but like my only feedback is with all this AI stuff that's coming out now, the only thing I was thinking that makes Ableton Live 12 seem dated already is that I can't see if there's any like, and I don't really care that there isn't. I actually kind of appreciate that there isn't, but there's no AI integration as far as I know, which makes it almost seem dated. But I'm cool that there isn't, because it's sort of getting a bit, overdone with the AI stuff. All right, cool. Yes, rambling again, but this is my podcast, my show, so boom, too bad. All right, so here we go. We've got the Korg Gadget here. Let's jump over and quickly show you again. All right, cool. So there we go on my keys. Whoa, slanted camera. All right, so let's choose an instrument. Let's have some fun, bring it up in Ableton Live. So let's go through our instruments here, and let's choose. We'll go with the Berlin. So I've selected Berlin there, and I'm gonna do my best to camera and go through. So we'll choose a sound that we want. Actually, I like that chill wave bass. So just press it down, select it. You can see that has actually come up. The parameters are all controllable here. So yeah, let's have some fun. Let's pop this back down. My camera. Look at me, camera person and entertainer at the same time. So yeah, we can control all those parameters. This doesn't have much decay. All right, so let's pick another instrument. Let's jump back over to this camera here. Don't know why I came on there. We're just gonna switch it over. So literally we just hit browser, and I was playing with those parameters there. We can see all our instruments again. And I'm gonna actually select Abu Dhabi or Dhabi, because listen to these, are so good. So we'll go through. Let's choose something. So you got these cool like samples like that. You can actually bring it up there, and there we can see it. We'll come back to so we can see the software form of things a bit better. So I think I can change on the parameters here. I'm just wondering if I can change the length of that's pitch. Let's get off pitch. Change the attack. Make it come in harder. What about decay? There we go. I'm getting some envelope action there. Anyway, the cool thing is too, if we jump over, and if you are watching us here, of course, if you're not, I'll try and explain my best. But I don't know if you can see that. We do get, yeah, you can just. So you can see the coloring. We do get the color of the samples, so we can see actually on the Komplete Kontrol, which is really cool. And again, this is controlling the Korg gadgets. I don't know why this is not running as one shots, but anyway, I digress. Now the other thing is you can actually just go through your presets here, going up and down, which is another cool feature. So these are running as one shots. They don't have the color lit up, but that's cool. The samples basically end up here. So really cool, you can get in the back end and do that. Let's go through some more presets. We do have an ARP in here too. I wonder if that will be controllable by... okay, so that's on my ARP. That's on my ARP. I don't know why I'm speaking like a Mario, but we go... Okay, cool. That's cool. This is hard to play and film at the same time, so maybe I'll just go like this. Do some more Mario action. Get that out of the way. Okay, let's try this. That's cool. That's sick. That's really cool. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to our browser, and I'm just going to select a different instrument here. Let's go Chiang Mai. That's nice. So it's really cool. It's really cool. I can get a, you know, I can get basically a preview before I load it, which is just nice. Actually, I want to go something a bit more sort of sample instrument based. Maybe the Glasgow. Here we go. So if we go, let's go that 90s piano, right? So that's in the Glasgow. Now, one thing I did want to show you, and of course, this is what the whole video is about. Just this level of integration is just so good, right? So we've got the Glasgow here. Let's jump back. There's going to be a bit of this, me going back and forth. And if you are listening to us, it's still very important that you know what I'm doing. So if we just pull out, hang on, I'm going to pull the keyboard out a little bit more, just so we can get up to the play assist. So yeah, in the Komplete Kontrol, especially in the Mark III or in the Mark III, I don't know if it was in the Mark II, I never had one, but you have this play assist button here. So now we have the ability to add ARP and scale. So this is all totally doable within here. Now this is gonna be tricky because I think I need two hands to turn it on. Yeah, so now my ARP is actually on within Komplete Kontrol, and then I can, yeah, play with that. So I'm gonna stop being a camera person for a sec as we put the camera back, and then I'll just show you how cool this is, because again, this is all being controlled inside Komplete Kontrol using their play assist. So I'm going to change the type, how many octaves, the dynamic. And so now I'm controlling the gadget, but via play assist inside Native Instruments Komplete Kontrol. Change the gate. It's very cool. Put swing in if you want. We've got different sequences. And change the rate so it's quicker. And we do have a scale mode as well, where we can get chords. So we go over to scale, and then let's turn the up off. Now we can have fun. These chords are probably not as good, or I don't think they're as good as the chord scales that are included in Korg Gadget or even in the key stage, but these are still pretty good. So we got a major 2. So you can start writing songs with this using this pretty cool preset, right? Pretty happy sounding. You do have a harmonize mode. I like the chord set. How good's that? Like, just something nice. And of course, we can go to minor as well if you want to make it sad. Or moody, I guess. So then you can add the up as well. So this is nothing new, but it's just cool that it can be controlling the Korg gadgets. So that sequence is a bit weird, but let's go to 2 octaves. Take the swing off. Make it more. So you got different types of arpeggiator. You can have a chord. Cool, get the idea. So we can go back to browser. We can also just choose a different sample from Glasgow. We'll probably turn off our play assists. Let's turn them off. The play assist, go back to browser. Here we go. So it's awesome. We've got all the Korg sounds here, and they just sound freaking amazing. You know, traditional sounding, but I actually don't know what the Glasgow is based on, but yeah, it sounds very Korg to me. How good does it sound? And then, of course, the expression wheel controls. Alright, I think you get the idea of this video and just where I'm going with everything, but love it. Alright, let me show you one of my personal favorites here. Let's go Ebina, which is the based on the arcade system chiptune sort of sounding video game sounds. There's some really cool stuff in here. Boss lead, you name it. Like how cool is that? That's meant to be a piano. And then if you can see the GUI is just freaking fantastic. Totally 16-bit. Wish I could make it bigger. But you get the idea. Freaking cool. So I can add, you know, a bit of delay, detune. Sounds possessed. Hang on, we get a different sound. Anyway, you're not here to hear my horrible playing, but just wanted to show you today on the show just the level of integration between the Korg Gadgets and the Komplete Kontrol. I absolutely freaking love it. Come back to the Komplete Kontrol. I just love that this all works. All the parameters you can see. This is just, honestly, it's one of those moments where it's like a dream come true. The integration, having it here with the Komplete Kontrol. Yeah, look, I'll admit it. I'm selfish. I want everything to work in the Komplete Kontrol environment. I'm not gonna lie. I want UVI as well. That's the other one. That's my big, huge, freaking love UVI, but I really would love to have it in the Komplete Kontrol. Anyway, guys, what did you think of the video today? You're not here to hear me, play the keys. You just wanted to see the integration, but it all works fantastically. There is absolutely no delay in loading. The Korg Gadgets are nice and small. They barely use any of the CPU. I'm looking at it right now. There's 4% being used here on Ableton Live, and that's probably because I've got the freaking down to 256 samples. But yeah, it's seamless, and the parameters come up. Absolutely so happy about this update. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of the video today. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Do you have Korg Gadget 3? Will you be upgrading it? Is it worth the upgrade price? I don't even think we talked about the upgrade price. I got it for 149 USD. It's not cheap. So yeah, but it's a hefty upgrade. I believe they've added some value there, definitely, and I love that I can play it portably. I mean, you could always Korg Gadget, that was the whole point of it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below, and if you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. And leave a like on the video before you leave. Again, there was no sponsor today, no kickback from Korg, just me checking it out for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back next week with another exciting episode. Until then, peace out, guys. Boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews, and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.